Beardsley, and a man who once rubbed chili on his bell end, Dan Hayes.
Dude. Memory unlocked. I mean, they didn't wipe it on there on purpose. It was an accidental touch.
Well, you can. It's a good story.
The
floor is yours. The floor is yours.
It wasn't directly on the bell. That's when I poured milk on myself to... in the bath.
You've got
okay.
A pitch. Let's do. You've got 20 seconds to explain what happened.
I was making a curry for a lady I wanted to impress. I spent ages cooking the chili, and then I went for a wee. Touched the peen. Should we call it that? Is that allowed?
I don't like it.
Will I get cancelled? And then was in agony. It was quite a spicy chili. And then all that was in the fridge. Obviously, I knew that milk can deter the spiciness of chili. But all that was in the fridge, my parents were away on holiday, that's when I lived at home, was out-of-date milk. So I poured coagulated, out-of-date milk on my cock to try and relieve the pain. Can we move on?
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
How are you?
I was all right until you just brought back a memory. Cheers for that, dude.
Oh, dear.
How are you? You all right?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good. I didn't expect to be doing an intro.
No,
tonight,
I mean,
so.
we've got things to do, haven't we? We've got work to do, so
yeah,
we've got more intros to record. So here is one right now. What are we going to talk about?
You know, what have you been up to?
Oh, I've been to a gig.
Tell me more.
I think it was Tuckfest. So it was like a metal, like a extreme
Tuckfest.
I think it was Tuckfest.
Well, like the Tuck trolley at school.
Tuck shop fest. I have a Kit Kat for 10p.
A pack of Rolos.
Oh, they used to have those like Highland toffee bars and stuff as well.
Nice.
In Howard, yeah. Anyway, it was at Tap and Tumbler. I went with Simon McMurdo, a previous guest on the show.
Oh, wicked.
Decorated
Great
author
guy.
And podcast of The Pod and the Pendulum, a Nightwish-based podcast. There was loads of female-fronted bands on, so Simon obviously is a massive female-fronted fan.
He's a massive advocate of the female-fronted metal band.
He is, indeed.
Yes.
The bands, unfortunately, were not to my taste. And that is my...
Delicately put there.
Very delicately put way of saying that I thought they were all shit. Oh, there's no point in saying that if I'm just going to say they're all shit. But yeah, they were. There was an Iron Maiden S band, and they was all right. I give them a 5 out of 10 to Simon. I think he gave them 8. He really liked them. She had a great voice. Her voice was incredible, by the way. But I'm nearly 40, and I was too young for that style of music.
We're not Iron Maiden fans.
No, we're not.
Therein lies the problem. So it doesn't matter what kind of band's going to be playing that style of music. It's always going to be a little bit difficult to get past that kind of hurdle, isn't it, in a way?
It's hard to see young people play that music, really, because I'm like,
Were they dressed in that kind of...
not really.
You know, like Iron Maiden used to dress like with the...
I suppose, yeah.
Leather and double denim.
A little bit like that, yeah. A little bit like that. That vibe going off. They were very good at what they did.
But just not your...
But I just didn't like what they did.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them were like screaming bands.
Well, like deathcore or hardcore,
deathcore and stuff like that.
Oh right,
Dragon.
Oh,
I mean, I like a lot of death vocals and stuff like that. I'm a big fan of ISIS and Death Heaven.
Okay,
but it again wasn't to my taste.
But you had a good time.
I had a brilliant time catching up with Simon, not seen him for ages. So
wicked.
How about you, Danny? What have you been up to?
Yesterday, I was on guitar tech duties with These Wicked Rivers. John Hartwell, another previous guest.
A friend. Let's call him a friend. Should we call him a friend?
Indeed.
Would he call us friends, though?
Of course he would.
It's all right for us to call him a friend.
Of course
he
would.
John, reach out. Are we friends? If you say no, we might do another pod and have it out.
He's not listened since his
definitely
episode.
Not listened since. We're fine, Danny.
You never know. We might get another member from that band on the show. You never know.
Indeed.
Yeah, it was at Long Road Festival, which is a country Americana roots. Is it roots?
Yeah, roots. That's
roots
well your thing, isn't it? You like all that bullshit, don't you?
Mate, amazing festival. It was dead good. It's got like a why not kind of vibe.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And you had to like walk through this bit of a woodland to be able to get from one site to the other for the different sets of stages.
But do you like a bit of woodland?
Dude, one of the stages was, what was really good is they'd done like, everything was themed like it was in like Texas. And one of the stages was like a back porch.
Oh, well,
yeah. So they had like this guy playing lap steel and then someone on a fiddle and like acoustic. I mean, it was just full of. I mean, it seemed like there was a lot of American.
Was it
authentic.
open carry?
Who?
Open carry.
What's open carry?
Where they have to show the guns like on their holsters. Was it open carry?
No. There was a lot of Stetsons and denim shirts.
Leather. Cowboy hats.
It was mainly denim.
Mainly.
Yeah.
Any examples of double denim? Any examples of double
everywhere.
denim? Everywhere, was it?
Absolutely everywhere.
God.
Lots of suede as well.
Oh, I don't like suede really. I don't like its texture.
But it was that good. It was really good.
Was These Wicked Rivers good?
Awesome.
They're always good,
they put a great show on. Really, really good.
They genuinely are amazing.
Yeah. And they're a great bunch as well. They're a great bunch to be around.
Yeah, they're fun guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you got some news.
I've got some news.
The Danny Beardsley trio
is now the Danny Beardsley duo.
So can that be officially his name? Even if you get another drummer in, can you just like...
Yeah, he's had to step down because of the amount of time. He hasn't got enough spare time, basically. And he's got another project that he's working on, which is really cool.
Oh, yes,
and I think it's something that resonates with his creative side more.
Rather than playing just your songs.
Yeah, and playing my shit.
Your blue shit songs.
So it's like really challenging him, and it's in an arena that he's really interested in. It's something he's wanted to do for ages. So
yeah.
I don't want to share too much information about it because it's not really my place at the moment. But what he's shown me sounds awesome.
Yeah, I've had a listen. It's really good. Yeah.
So it was like a bit bittersweet because we've played together for years, and it's always been a pleasure playing with Dave because he's such a talented drummer. Very, very good drummer. Yeah, and he kind of makes everything feel like easy, really. He can play anything, can't he? Parallax Method is still together. He's still, he's still finding time. He don't mind playing that.
He don't mind.
His marsh shit is had enough of. It's the next chapter.
You know, if Ben leaves as well, will it be the Danny Beardsley
I like it. That's good.
It's like the next name. In fact, while we're talking about your shitty music, it's brilliant, really. I'm only joking, of course. Why don't you tell people about the videos you've done, Danny, and where they're available? Why don't you do some plugging? Do some plugging.
All right, okay.
Because by the time this goes out, you'll have quite a few out, I think.
Yeah, so I've put them out over the 10 weeks, intended to be like live session versions of my first album, just to kind of help me embrace more imperfection and kind of just be more in the moment and
you've got quite
share
a way
the songs more.
Let's be honest, you've got quite a way to work on that at the minute still.
Yes,
the amount of mixes I've listened to of some of these songs.
Well, it's like the performance, and like singing and playing guitar in front of a camera is like.
But they're really good. So you released the first one went out last week in our time period anyway.
So Accept Defeat is
really good.
Thanks, dude. Thank you. I've had some lots of nice feedback, which is good.
Have you had any bad feedback?
Not yet.
If you do, let me loose. I love to fight back the trolls online, aren't they?
So they're going to be out over the next one every Thursday at 7 p.m. on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. And then I'm working on Chase the Sun. I'm doing the same with that album. And then after that, I'm going to do playthroughs for Folie à Toi as well.
Then a new album at some point?
Yeah, the new album's written. So
of course
once all that stuff's done, so probably, I think realistically, maybe start recording next year.
Basically, you got loads of stuff ready and rocking, haven't you, really?
Loads.
Amazing.
Loads. Dude, T-Chat.
T-Chat.
T-Chat with Danny and Dan.
Okay, so I think I recognise this one actually. We've got a blood. It looks like I've dropped a few bits of blood into a cup. So look, Danny has just left the podcasting arena to get the label because he can't remember what it is basically. But it's a berry. Is it berry? Some kind of berry.
Okay.
Cranberry and blueberry and cranberry. What is it, Danny? I'll have a slurp.
Do you like it?
I prefer it cold, I think, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I probably do, actually. It's a bit on the warm side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Blackcurrant and blueberry.
Oh, that's close. That's close.
Clipper. It's a good...
It's a reputable brand, I'd say.
And it's organic. Happy days.
What would be inorganic?
If they cram loads of, like, aspartame in it or something.
Plastic.
Shit.
MDF.
Yeah, dextrose.
Dextrose.
They put that in everything.
It's like a
thickening
agent or something. Do you like it? Would you give it a rating? Should we give it a rating?
I give it a 7 at this temperature.
Oh no, I'm lower than that.
No, I quite like it. The only thing is,
you know, when people give scores out, I feel people's scores, like most people start at a 5. I like to use a full scale when I'm scoring something.
Okay. The only thing is, it's reminding me of blackcurrant lemsip.
Oh, I never had blackcurrant lemsip, to be honest.
Yeah. It's reminding me of when I've been ill.
That's not good. I'd say it's a 4 out of 10 at this temperature, but I think it's got the legs to go to a 6 or 7 at cold or chilled temperatures.
Yeah, maybe. I've had 5 sips now and it's getting a bit boring.
Use the full scale.
I might drop it down. Can I go to 5?
Of course you can.
Oh, I'll sit it at 5.
Should we both confirm it's a 5 then?
A 5.
Well, I'll meet you at a 5.
All right, mate.
I wouldn't recommend as a hot drink.
But what would you recommend listening to? What have you been listening to?
It went well. I've been listening to the new Deftones album.
Have you now?
And we had a little pre-chat, and your face told me that you've also listened to it, and I'm really intrigued about what you think about it. I've had a one and a bit playthroughs so far, and I obviously really like it because it's Deftones, but what do you think about it?
So the album is private music, isn't it?
It is private music.
Is it new out this week?
It might have been last week, but yeah, I think it's this week. It might have been over Friday last week, I think.
So apparently that's the 10th album.
It's the 10th album.
And I can honestly say I've finally found a Deftones album that I thoroughly enjoy.
What? Really?
Honestly, there's not... I put it on and I was absolutely blown away.
What did you think of the production?
I think it's impeccable.
I think it's sublime.
I think it's impeccable. I think it's brilliant.
I think it's perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
It's very similar to the production on the last couple of albums, I believe. But it's just better.
It's just the compositions are there for me now. I think the vocal lines are more catchy.
Did you listen to the last album?
No, I've skipped a lot though, mate, because I've had such a bad time with...
I think there's 3 albums in this kind of vein that you'd like. They're all the most recent albums.
Is this more commercial for Deftones?
They've been like that for a few albums.
Have they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it really...
The riffs are massive. The riffs are massive.
Yeah.
The bass is incredible. There's some solo bass bits that sound really, really good.
The drums just... The groove is so strong.
Snare drum.
Yeah.
Snare drum of doom.
It's quite a highly tuned snare, isn't it?
Yeah, highly tuned. That's
sits well with all that low end and everything.
What about his voice then?
I thought he sounded great. Honestly, I don't know how much it's been tampered with. I don't really care. It sounds great.
I can't believe it, dude.
Honestly,
I can't believe it.
I know, I couldn't believe it. I put it on because I thought I've got to give it a go. One of my friends, Sam, who is a keen listener.
Sam.
Hi, Sam. He's been on at me to like give Deftones more of a chance for years. So
you've never listened to me for all these years, but you have listened to a random man called Sam.
No, I've known Sam for years.
You've known him longer than me?
Yeah, it's like mates with Ben and Ted and Lewis.
Okay.
But he loves Deftones. So you've been on at me to like him. He's been on at me. And this album come out, and to be honest, the album cover caught my eye. I was like, oh.
White Snake?
Yeah. Yeah, I clicked on it by accident. I thought it was David Coverdale. There's a song for yeah, it's brilliant, mate. Really enjoyed it.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm really glad. You got a favourite track, or do you not remember them all yet? Because
no,
I'm probably going
to. I think I'm going to end up giving it a few listens.
Yeah,
because it's left me wanting to listen to it.
What's the song that starts with an E? That's like a word I can't say. Epidipidibus.
Ecdysis.
Yeah, that's a good track. That's a good track. I can't believe it, dude.
But I was listening to it in the car, so I couldn't see any song titles.
I mean, as soon as we've done this, let's blast one out in the studio. Studio sound.
Boom.
But dude, should we escape? Should we leave it there?
Yeah. I really enjoyed this episode.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Sorry, I just had to think which person this was.
So it was great discovering this guy's band.
Oh,
great getting to know this guy.
He was like us.
Yeah, and he kind of took us back down the...
Unlocked a lot of memories and good times in my head.
He rewound the music realm for us, and we revisited...
That's a great phrase. Rewound the music world. Love it. But yeah, no, great guest. Have a good listen and check out his band as well.
Yeah, great band.
Yeah, great band.
Really great band. They're catchy. The tiers are 4 now.
Oh,
it's dropping down.
It's dropping down. More I drink it, let me have another more. Oh.
Right, let's go.
Goodbye.
Hey, dude.
Hello.
Hey, dude.
How are we?
How are you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks. Are you?
Good. Yeah, not bad at all, man. What are you guys up to?
What are we up to?
What are we up to?
Lots of podcast editing, and I had a gig this week with the band, so that was good.
Nice. Awesome.
Been listening to some of your music and thoroughly enjoying it, especially the
nice one, man. Thank you so
latest
much.
track. So
Monsters, yeah.
Yes, that's it,
Great track.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you want to introduce yourself to the listeners?
Yeah, my name's Jaime Turnbull, and I play for a Scottish rock band called Silver Dollar Room.
Awesome, dude. Before we start again, this is Danny.
Yeah, I should have introduced ourselves.
Not introduced. We'll cut this out the actual episode, but this is Danny. And I'm Dan.
Yeah.
So two Dans.
Dan.
Danny and Dan. That's kind of how we separate ourselves off.
Nice one.
Yeah, you want to go into some detail about the band, dude, and
Yeah, so Silver Dollar Room's been around for a couple of years. We started about 2023, and it's a kind of odd story because we started just myself and the drummer Doug as a vanity project, for lack of a better description. We were just want to make some music for shits and giggles and nothing else. And I had a bunch of music that I had written years ago that I'd done nothing with, and that always bothered me. So, Doug and I, when we were allowed to in lockdown, went into a studio and put down what became Gilded Echoes, our first album. And yeah, basically from there, we're like, right, okay, well, we need to find someone to sing on it because I my singing is not good enough for lead vocals, and we brought John in, and then when we brought John in, like, we just kind of had this epiphany of like, this is really cool, this is really good, and it should be more than just a vanity project. So we got a bass player. Our first bass player was Lisa, and we got another guitar player called Dan, and we basically put the band out. We put the album out, got ourselves some management, and it just kind of grew from there. So we did some gigs, got loads of really amazing feedback, and now in 2025 we're just about to put out our second album. We've got a slight lineup change. We've got a new bass player called Ryan and a new guitar player called Jen, and we've put 2 singles from the album out already, and particularly Monsters has just been like super well received, which is amazing. New album's out in a few weeks' time. We've got some gigs and all that good stuff on the go.
Oh, wicked, yeah.
Sounds amazing, dude.
I noticed when I was listening to Monsters, I hope you take this as a compliment, but I was getting like Goo Goo Dolls kind of vibes. I mean, I like Goo Goo Dolls. I think they're great bands.
Classic.
This Deal the Girl is one of my favourite albums of all time. So
is it? Okay. Well, it's a really catchy track, and even after one listen, it was like, oh, okay, yeah. Thoroughly enjoy it, because sometimes you listen to tracks that you need to give them a few listens. But the other thing as well was I like the production. It's not like it's not overproduced. We're big fans of music that's natural, organic, and honest and stuff. I made a couple of notes, so I didn't forget. You got a really cool like snare sound going on as well, which I've made a note on.
We're both into snares, so it's a bit of a weird thing.
Same.
But
Same.
And I've made a bold note about guitar tone as well. I was impressed with the guitar tones, so I'm a bit of a tone snob.
Definitely.
I could give you all of the geeky stuff about all that. So I produced the album and I mixed the album, and again, just being like a big fan of 90s music, snares are super important to me as well. Like, I'm a big fan of a guy called Brendan O'Brien, who has done like so many amazing records, and there's always something about his snares. He did Incubus.
Yeah,
He's done Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, like just incredible stuff. So yeah, and guitar tone wise, just a bit of geek behind that. It's the coveted Rev A dual rectifier that is all over that album, and it actually belongs to Idlewild. So I share a studio with Idlewild, and yeah, so it's like an original OG 90s Mesa dual rectifier, and it sounds insane. So yeah, thank you. I'm glad you noticed, because like there were two big things for me.
Yeah, a lot of work goes into production, doesn't it? And it often gets missed by. I don't want to sound like really
do it, say
snobby, but like you know, like just a music listener. I think sometimes they don't appreciate that how much work goes into getting these things to fit together. I mean, in particular, you've really pulled out a really nice mid-range then from that boogie to get it sitting really nice in the mix amongst everything. The vocals sound lovely, you know, like the backing vocals sit really well behind it. Some nice grit on the vocal.
It helps that John is insanely good at singing as well.
Yeah, I mean, it helps. It helps with what you're putting in, doesn't it? You can't, you know,
you can't start with someone rubbish, and then. Well, you can auto-tune it, but that sounds terrible. So,
yeah.
Oh no!
Just get a good take and have done with it. Yeah. We love all the 90s. I mean, you're a huge Alice in Chains fan, aren't you?
Oh yeah, massive. Yeah,
I love Soundgarden, so it's keep that stuff going. Keep it going, dude.
Tell us about your origin story. What got you into playing music?
It's kind of a funny-ish story, but so the short answer is Slash.
Okay.
He's my absolute hero. And if you see behind me in the video, two Slash-esque guitars. Yeah. So I was about like 13 or something like that, and I was starting to get into music. I'd always loved music, and then someone at school had Appetite for Destruction on tape, because I'm a bit old, and you know, I was just like, wow, this is amazing. And that guy who gave me the cassette had a band, and like I used to own a keyboard when I was like 5 or something like that, and I was like, oh, I need to get a keyboard and like I want to be in bands and stuff like that. And so cut to a couple of months later, like Guns N' Roses are on TV playing this live in Paris show that was like a big pay-per-view event. So I tuned in for that, and the first song was It's So Easy, and Slash jumps off the stage into a rock pose, starts shredding on a solo, and I was like, yep, where do I sign? I am in. And basically I got a guitar for Christmas that Christmas, and something else that was really cool as well is that like I was helping out at like the school Christmas panto, and there was a band, and like I said to the guitar player, like, do you know any Guns N' Roses? And he started playing Guns N' Roses, and I was mesmerised by that. And then when we finished up that show, he gave me like the Appetite for Destruction tab book, and it was cool. Just in case you ever decide to play guitar, this will get you going. And I still have that tab book to this day. It's signed by Duff McKagan.
Oh, wow.
So that's the long story. It's basically just started to get into Guns N' Roses, saw Slash on the TV, was like, yeah, I want that, got a guitar, and learnt half a song, joined a band, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Boom.
Wicked. It's a great place to start, isn't it? Slash.
Yeah.
It's a great starting point, isn't it?
Great player.
Right, dude, should we start the Dream Band process?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, first up, we need to decide what your position is in this Dream Band.
So I'm just going to be the stereotypical egotistical guitar player and say I'm doing lead guitar.
You're doing lead guitar, cool, dude.
Wicked. Yeah,
it's a great choice.
So have you got a dream guitar, a guitar that you only use, or something that you use?
I'm a big Les Paul guy. So I've owned a Les Paul. I've had the same one for like 20 years. And it's a Les Paul Classic. And it's my go-to guitar for rock music. I just love it. And it's that thing of like, I've been playing it for so long, and like have done hundreds of gigs with it that it's just my thing now. You know what I mean? So always the Les Paul.
Nice. I think the classics they're quite collectible these days, aren't they? I remember when they
so that era, so that's it's, you know, again, I'm a super geek, so like it's a 2004, which is like considered to be like a particularly good era of Les Paul classic, and I love that guitar. Like I just absolutely love it, and it's that thing of like I'm just so comfortable with it, and I love the way it sounds, and it's great.
It's a sign of a great instrument, isn't it? When it steps out of your way.
Yeah,
it's like you don't even know that you've got an instrument.
Yeah, it becomes part of you. It's like another limb.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, we've got some rules.
Time for the rules, baby.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
sorry.
All right, let's have them.
Two rules. There's only two, so we're not too harsh. Rule number one is you can have no current or past band members in your dream band.
All right.
Rule number two is you can't choose more than one member from the same band. So you can't choose all of, I don't know, Biffy Clyro.
Why would you?
I don't know. I instantly gave a Scottish example then.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll do my best.
Well, don't worry, we'll tell you if you break the rules.
He's a bad cop, I'm good cop.
All right.
We might switch one day.
Yeah, we might switch. First member, your dream drummer.
Who are you picking?
All right, okay. So I'm just going to preface this by saying that like drummers for me are super, super important. A drummer has to drive your band. Okay, they are in the driver's seat, and they need to have power. They need to have feel, and yeah, like if your drummer's bad, your band's bad.
Agree.
Sorry, there's no other way to put that. And you know, Doug, our drummer Doug, is incredible, and he has that thing where he drives. So my choice, and this was a really tough one, is a guy called Dave Aberuzizi. Do you know who he is?
No. I don't think I do.
No, I don't.
Who is he?
I like it when this happens.
All right, so he is Pearl Jam's third drummer. They've had a few.
Oh, okay.
Pearl Jam's third drummer, bloody hell.
I bet so. We've got a friend who's an avid like Pearl Jam fan. He was a guest on here.
Oh yeah,
he would have known.
He'd definitely known. Yeah.
Oh, wicked. Have you got like a favourite piece of music that you're familiar with that you'd recommend
with them? So my favourite album of all time is Versus by Pearl Jam. It's my favourite album, like musically, and it's my favourite album production-wise. And his drumming on that is incredible. And like, if I was to pick one song out of that, it would probably be Rearview Mirror. Like Dave Aberuzizi is a tough one to pronounce. He has got feel for days, like absolute feel for days, and he's powerful, he's natural, he's just incredible, and he drums on Verses and he drums on Vitalogy as well, which, you know, arguably Vitalogy is a bit more of a chilled out album, but honestly I just love him. I think he's fantastic, and choosing a drummer for this was super, super hard, like super hard, because I have an absolute hard on for drummers, and yeah, you know, there's just something about him. You know, they've had, I think, 6 drummers, Pearl Jam. First drummer did 10 for their first album, and then went to rehab and like disappeared. And then they briefly had a guy called Matt Chamberlain straight after that, and he was very briefly in Pearl Jam. And then they brought in Dave Aberuzizi, and he was there in their most important years. You know, he was there touring 10, and obviously it was there for Vitalogy, it was there for the Unplugged performance, and his drumming on the Unplugged performance is just incredible. But again, it's just that thing of like, drummers need to have feel. You know what I mean? Like, robotic drummers are just it's no fun. And this guy, for me, I just love what he did with Pearl Jam, and I just I could geek out for ages on this guy, but yeah, and I kind of in a very sort of fanboy moment a couple of years ago found his like personal Facebook page, and I was like, oh, there's a hero, add friend, and he accepted,
Amazing.
and
wicked.
yeah, so like we're friends, not really. But like he's posted videos of the stuff that he's doing, and like again, it's just as soon as he plays, you're just like, that's amazing. Like the feel, the power, the technicality, everything. And you know, there were so many drummers that I adore. Like so many drummers that I adore. And this was really, really hard. But like thinking about in the context of this band that I'm virtually putting together, like, yeah, I think it would be him.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's another consideration, isn't it? It's imagining how these artists would blend together.
Will it blend?
Will it blend?
Yeah, well, it's so true because, you know, you get supergroups and like on the surface of it, these supergroups can be like really, really cool. But like sometimes it just gets a bit much, you know what I mean? Like, can you imagine like doing a supergroup with like Steve Vai, Les Claypool and Mike Portnoy? It would be only for like Berkeley music alumni.
Yeah,
It's been mad.
It's like I was just listening to Aristocrats, their latest album. And
Love
although
that.
I'm a huge fan of Aristocrats. I mean, I think Guthrie is one of the finest guitarists of any age. But their latest album, Duck, it's not doing anything for me, and I'm a bit disappointed.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about it that with this album where it's not speaking to me as much.
Weird little thing. I go to sleep to the Aristocrats most nights.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I went to sleep to Duck last night. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I adore them as well. Like,
Yeah.
And like that, you know, I've definitely got a space in my heart for that kind of instrumental thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Duck. I'm going to disagree with you on that.
Yeah, it's fine to disagree.
I need to listen to it.
Yeah, you can have a listen.
I need to listen to it.
Yeah.
I'm not,
Everything leading up to that point, including that orchestral mix that they did, which sounds live, which is ridiculous. It's just it's amazing, absolutely amazingly inspiring. In fact, it inspired I'm in an instrumental band myself, and it's one of the bands that like inspired. You know, we're like a really cheap knockoff version. But, yeah, we're sidetracking. But have you got any honourable mentions?
Hundreds. So Fife Ewing, original Therapy drummer, incredible drummer. Again, great feel, great power. Like Doug and I are both like huge Therapy fans. His drum is incredible. Really, really good. You know, the album Trouble Gum was amazing. I had a chat with Chris Sheldon, who produced it, and he was like, yeah, most of that album we did in one take. And I'm like, my God, that's ridiculous. So yeah, Jimmy Chamberlain, Smashing Pumpkins, incredible drummer. Like, yeah, love his drumming. Like, he's amazing. Danny Carey from Tool is another honourable mention. Like, I love Tool. Chad Smith, like, did you see that thing that he did with Drumeo recently, where like, he played over 30 Seconds to Mars? Like, one take, absolutely nailed. Yeah, one take, nailed it, and then just was like, it was. Yeah, and it was like at the end, it was like, is that some kind of emo crap? Like, what is this? And they're like, oh, cool.
I love how we've got another Drumeo fan. We love Drumeo. We watch it all the time.
Yeah, man, the Megadeth drummer doing Brightside is another cracking.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? I think I've watched it now. Really good.
But yeah, so I think that would be my main honourable mentions, like Fife, Jimmy Chamberlain, Danny Carey, Chad Smith. You know,
all banging.
Yeah, they're all amazing drummers.
Wow, wicked. We're off to a good start, aren't we?
Great start indeed.
Nice.
Are you having another guitarist in the band?
Yes.
Okay, so next up is your dream rhythm guitarist.
Who are you picking?
Right, okay, so this was really hard. And this changed within the last hour.
Oh,
yes.
Breaking news.
So I have went for Mike Inziger of Incubus.
Is one of my favourites.
You're just picking people with weird names today, aren't you? That's hard to say.
Apparently so, yeah.
Inziger.
So I guess I need to explain why I chose him. So I've got this kind of weird thing, and Silver Dollar Room's the same, and my last band was the same. I love playing riffs, right? And I love I love hitting, carrying the main sort of rhythm, and I love playing solos. But I also really love layers of guitars, and I think that Mike has got that down in spades. Sometimes getting two guitar players just to riff out the same thing, it can be a bit boring, and I just love this idea of texture. And he's brilliant at that. And the best example of that for me would be "Wish You Were Here." That little doodly doodle doodle doo doodle doodle doo thing that he does in the verse. I love that, and it's he's got really tasteful use of effects most of the time. And yeah, that would be my reason for having him, is just because I love what he does with layers and textures and little counter melodies. And that's exactly what we do in Silver Dollar Room. It's just my thing, and it's kind of weird because to call him a rhythm guitar player when he's going to be clearly playing some lead parts, but it's just the context of those lead parts that are the thing. You know what I mean? It's it's not about him kind of shredding or anything like that. It's just about him playing, not just banging out some chords, you know what I mean? And he's so good at that. And again, he's got great tone. He's got great feel. The album Morning View, his guitar work's incredible in that, but also the one after that, which I think is a little bit overlooked, is A Crow After the Murder. That's an incredible album, and it's got some really, really interesting guitar playing on it as well. Yeah. Also a Brendan O'Brien produced
that's probably why I had the mix on that then. My favourite era of Mike was when he was Make Yourself, Morning View, when he was using the really deep PRS arch tops. That was the first time I stumbled across those, and I was like, oh God, I've got to get one of those. But it's just got that really thick, warm sound, hasn't it? It's really articulate still, but
I actually tried out one of those guitars. Once upon a time, we used to work in a guitar store, and we sold PRSs, and that guitar came in, and it was for the exact reason that it was used by him. I was like, oh, I'm going to have a shot at that, and it was amazing. It was also incredibly expensive, but that's another story.
They've gone up a lot in. It's really expensive to buy now.
Sure.
Going back to the effects, I think probably the effect you were referring to was the gonculator.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had one.
I had one because I'd convinced my wife that it was. I need one of these in my life. I need it in my life, and I had it for about a year and barely used it because I just couldn't. It's one of those
how do you use it?
You've got to create the part for the pedal.
Yeah.
Or learn an Incubus riff.
Yes.
I enjoyed it personally.
Yeah,
I enjoyed
he's incredible. And
it.
it's funny because some people are really good at taking really we have a word in Scotland called raj. It just means mental or crazy. But taking raj effects. Yeah. And I think the other person for me is Ace from Skunk Anansie. He was really, really interesting with effects. I think Mike takes that to another level. But again, it's not just the effects thing. He's just got great tone, great feel, great riffs, really, really interesting, really, really dynamic. And I love that from another guitar player, you know what I mean? Because as I say, my whole thing is just to bang out the kind of the meat and potatoes of it. And I like that stuff to kind of just sit a little bit underneath that rather than being a kind of a feature, I feel like, you know?
Have you seen Incubus before?
I have not, sadly.
I don't think have I seen Incubus, Danny?
Not with me, you've not. I saw them years ago.
I don't think I've seen them. No, I've not either.
It was on the Crow Left the Murder tour, and they barely said anything to the crowd at all, and they just played this flawless set. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. But it's the chord inversions for me with Mike, because for the longest time I was like, what's that chord he's playing? I can't figure out what he's playing, and his use of inversions is just brilliant.
He's
genius.
really interesting. He is really, really interesting, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, not without it feeling like wanky, for a lack of a better word.
It still sounds like a song. That's the thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Do you have an honourable mention? Someone that would replace him if needed?
So I was swithering over like 3, and it was really difficult. So it was Nigel Pulsford of Bush was another one that I was considering, because again, just that thing of like, he sits and plays textures and layers, and he's really, really interesting about that. Another difficult one to pronounce, Billy Hollowell or Horowell from A Perfect Circle. He's incredible. And again, textures and use of effects is just on another level. And then the last person, Larry Hibbett from 100 Reasons. I find him a really interesting player as well. I adore 100 Reasons.
I missed. They did a tour recently, didn't they? I missed them on that most recent one, but it was one of the first bands I saw like 25 years ago, something ridiculous, 20 odd years ago now.
Showing your age now.
20, yeah.
I saw them a few times, and I saw them on that last tour in Glasgow Barrowlands. And if you haven't heard of the Glasgow Barrowlands, like, it's one of the most incredible venues. It's Dave Grohl's favourite venue in the whole wide world.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's just an amazing place. And I saw them there, and it was like post-COVID-y. Like, it wasn't that far after like COVID had kind of like died down. So it was like one of my first sort of like shows that I'd seen after being locked in a room for a long time, and it was just incredible. They were amazing. Like, I really love them. I saw them in Download in like 2006. I saw them in a shitty club in Edinburgh like before that. Like, they're just amazing.
Classic band, loads of energy. Yeah, I need to get them out again. You're going to give them another listen.
You'll be listening on the way home, won't you?
I will be, yeah. That's all of these bands I've listening on the way home. You've got great taste so far, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Really enjoying your taste in music.
Next member.
Good.
Your dream bass player.
Right, okay. Again, another one that was really hard for me. There's 2 types of bass players I like, okay? And there's like the good old solid bass players, and the kind of interesting bass players that do something in between. And I was really struggling to kind of think of like who it could be. And ultimately, I went with Tim Comerford of Audio Slave and Rage Against the Machine.
Sold.
Great choice.
Great. Yeah, great choice.
I was listening to Audio Slave yesterday, actually, and
I was as well.
Oh, was you?
Yeah.
I think it's up.
Yeah.
It's just so smooth and beautiful, and great effects again as well. And he can do everything, can't he?
Tasteful use of effects though with him, yes. You know what I mean? Like, it's like he doesn't just go crazy with it. Like, they're always really well intentioned and stuff like that. And I mean, again, you know, I was really struggling with bass player choice, but like for him, he's got feel for days, and pairing him up with a drummer that's got feel for days, you know, I mean, just felt the right thing to do. He locks in so well with, you know, with his guitar player, but also can go it alone as well. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's incredible, and it was hard. He's also got tone for days, you know what I mean? And great bass tone is so important, you know what I mean? And it's not just a case of kind of like filling out bottom end, but it's like sometimes it's filling out way more than just that, you know what I mean? And he's great with that. You know, Killing in the Name, that the distortion effect he uses in the kind of the first dum ba da ba da ba bum bum, but you know what I mean? Like, it sounds so cool, and then it's just really tastefully like brought down to like a basic thing. And he's amazing. Like, I think he's great. I really do.
Yeah, superb player.
We both fully agree.
Yeah, there's a weird thing with bass tone. You know, since doing like music production stuff, you start to notice that you think bass needs more low end than it actually needs, and there's a lot more like, you know, for like punch and stuff, you start to creep further up.
It's all about the mids. Yeah, mids for bass.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, just got that kind of like 100 to 300 kind of like thing. You know what I mean? Sometimes even more actually. It's funny because I filter out a lot of like super low end out of bass for that exact reason. Yeah. It's just, you know, it's not doing as much as you kind of think.
Just gets too rumbly, doesn't it, and like muddy, especially if you add drive, you know.
He needs to stand 100%. Out as well. He needs to be its own thing, doesn't it? And you can hide it away nice and easily, but that's not really the point of it, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, go back to him. Like, just what a great player. You know what I mean? Locked in, feel for days, great tone, nice subtle use of effects. Like, you know, he's amazing. Like,
he looks cool as fuck as well on stage.
Yeah, totally. With his like completely black arm as well. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, tattoos. Haha. No, I'm just gonna do the whole thing from top to bottom. Yeah, did he not get like sacked from Rage for like climbing the rafters at the Grammys or something like that years and years ago? I think that was a big part of why they kind of like fell apart.
We saw a video of Eddie Vedder doing that, didn't we, in like the 90s?
Yeah, then rappelling down his microphone lead.
Yes, I've seen loads of stuff like that. Like he was pretty mental in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, it definitely was. What about your honourable mentions for bass? So have you got an example of
honourable mentions? Jeff Ament would have been in there if it hadn't been for you pesky rules. So yeah, I mean, Jeff Ament is an incredible bass player, and again is really good at kind of like, not like, he's good at locking in and doing his own thing and kind of like, you know, moving away from what the guitars are doing. Cass Lewis from Skunk Anansie, amazing bass player. Great tone as well. Oh crikey, I've now totally had a mind blank. Your man from Tool, Justin Chancellor. You know, Justin Chancellor's incredible, and the gold standard for rock bass tone, really, I think.
It's that wow bass he's got.
Yes.
That's what it is.
I know. I didn't realise he was from Birmingham until 10 years ago. But yeah, he's incredible as well. I think those would be my kind of three or four main people that I would definitely go for sure.
Nice indeed.
I can see why you've gone for Tim. You know, with the rest of the members, I think that's going to work really well, really, really well.
Aye,
Wicked.
absolutely.
We're ready for the
final member.
Your dream
vocalist.
If you had become someone that you hate.
My dream vocalist.
Who are you picking?
Who am I picking? It was another really difficult one, but I have went with Scott Weiland of Stone Temple Pilots and Velvet Revolver.
Oh, yes. He had such a good vocal tone.
Yeah, crazy vocal.
Yeah, really there's a number of reasons. Like, obviously, he could sing like nothing on earth. And he comes from an era of incredible singers for me anyway. But I don't know, like, I just find he's really versatile. You know what I mean? Like, he can do quite a lot vocally. You know, he can go punky. You know, he can do that kind of grungy, you know, no vowels thing really, really well. I loved what he did with Velvet Revolver. But also, I saw him singing with Velvet Revolver years ago, and he was just incredible live. You know what I mean? Like, again, clearly he had the chops live, you know, vocally, but he was just so cool on stage. He was flamboyant, energetic, rock and roll. You know, he was wearing like leather trousers, no top. You know, I think he had like a leather hat on as well, and he was just, you know, the way he moved, it was just so good. And yeah, I mean, like, you know, if you look at Stone Temple Pilots' body of work, you know what I mean, like the first album, he's got that wah thing that, you know, is so great. Second album, like, you know, it's amazing, and as it goes through the albums that he's on, you know what I mean? Like, you hear so much from him that's just incredible. I think he's amazing. And again, you know, when I was thinking about this, and, you know, I was thinking about all the different vocalists that I love, and there's definitely a few. I don't know. There was just, I think it was the fact that I saw him live, and I was so mesmerised by him live. You know what I mean? Just the way he moved on stage. You know, his stagecraft was incredible. He was just an amazing frontman, as well as an amazing vocalist.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head with the frontman element. It's more than just the vocal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the whole presence. It's got that presence about him, hasn't it? That you just want to watch.
I'm intrigued because you just mentioned something about the grunge 90s vowel thing. And it's something we talk about loads, don't we? Because we love that vocal sound.
Yeah.
And you just associate it with the 90s. Who do you think started it? Because there must have been somebody first who did
the origins of the grunge sound, the grunge vocal.
I honestly, I don't know. I want to say Vedder. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's a really difficult sort of question to ask. And I'm going to say something like really, really odd here, right? But Cher's got it as well. I believe. She's got it too. So maybe it was Cher.
Maybe it was. Imagine if it was.
You said earlier on that it could go all wrong with vocalists. I just brought up Cher.
Yes, that's it. It's finished now. Right, the interview's done. It's all over.
All cred gone. But
Cher is the original Scott Stapp.
Exactly.
Do you remember MTV's Celebrity Deathmatch?
Oh yeah.
There's a brilliant one with Eddie Vedder versus Scott Stapp. And it's like,
give
me back my voice. No, but it's my voice. No, it's not. But
I remember it well.
We need to rewatch that after this interview, dude. It'll be on YouTube somewhere.
Totally.
It's a bit of a... some people don't like to admit it, but we're big Creed fans as well.
We're fully embraced it, haven't we? Fully embraced it.
Which is a bit like post-grunge, would you say?
Yeah. Creed were great, man. You know what I mean? Like, I know they get a lot of slack, and they are what they are. You know what I mean? They're yes, it's very poppy and it's very produced and all that sort of stuff, but like they were great. And I love Alterbridge as well. You know what I mean? Creed V2.
Especially that first album.
Yeah, totally. And I think Tremonti's an amazing player. I think they're all amazing players, actually. But like, I love the fact that like I read an interview with Tremonti, and it was like when Creed broke and got massive, PRS were like, we're going to give you like your own signature guitar, and he was like, oh shit, I better like get good because I can't be prancing around with a PRS, you know what I mean, and not be good. And I watched another. You know, I go down YouTube holes a lot, and I was watching a kind of like interview with his guitar tech, and apparently Tremonti plays for 6 hours a day when he's on tour, which is nuts.
That is nuts.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, I'm with you on Creed. It's all good.
Thank you.
We'll start a support group.
Yeah, well, I think they're doing a new album.
They are apparently, yeah.
Yeah, there's Alterbridge is doing a new album at the moment, and then
Creed's got theirs.
Yeah. And Miles released his last year, which is brilliant as well.
Yeah, that was amazing, actually. Yeah, for sure.
We went to go and see him, didn't we?
Yeah, with Devin Townsend, didn't we? Yeah, on that tour. That was awesome.
Yeah, he was playing acoustically, wasn't he, on that tour?
Yes.
Yeah, lots of effects, though. It wasn't that acoustic.
But I mean, the vocal. Jesus. He's unreal.
He is unreal. I always find it really, like, I've listened to a bit of Devin, right? And I really like him, but, like, it's overwhelming the amount of material that he has available.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, this sounds pretty cool. Because the first thing I saw of Devin was that hilarious video for Animals where he's just dancing in his back garden. And I was like, oh, I'm going to check this guy out. And it's like, oh, look, there's 27 albums. Oh, right, okay.
Busy guy.
Yeah. Bit of a genius.
Definitely a genius,
yes. Should we pull it back to the Dream vocalist?
Let's do, let's pull it back. We've gone to Creed and Devin. And
no, I like it. I like it when this happens. We have a nice little chat.
A little tangent.
So have you got a favourite piece of work by Scott at all? Have we already discussed that?
No, we haven't discussed that. So, I mean, I think, you know, Plush, I'm going to say Plush probably because it was like my first sort of like introduction to him. Interstate Love Song is another like absolute cracking. Creep as well is another crack. I mean, there's so much, and I love what he did with Velvet Revolver as well. You know, like Slither is such a banging tune, and the vocal delivery is like sleazy and powerful, and you know, what an amazing sort of like track to kind of demonstrate what that band were all about, I reckon. You know what I mean? Like, it was just such a lovely amalgamation of like people, you know what I mean? Like half Guns N' Roses with a grunge vocalist and a guy who writes like theme tunes for television on rhythm guitar. But yeah, but I'm going to say Plush just because it was my first sort of like foray, the first thing, and I loved Plush. When I was a teenager, like I covered that hundreds of times in bands. Loved it.
I don't think you was in the band, Danny, but I saw this used to cover that, one of my old bands.
I know I'm forgettable, but I was in the band, Dan.
Oh, was you in the band there?
Yes, I was in the band.
I didn't know if you joined at that point.
Yeah,
or
I don't know
if
if
it was pre-you or not.
You might have done it previously, but we definitely did it.
We definitely,
I used to love playing that song live.
Because it used to be a live one.
It's one of them like riffs that just feels good. It's like a pocket riff, isn't it? You know,
I know, and the bass playing on that's like incredible as well. I watched an interview with that bass player, and I forget his name, but he was basically talking about how it was his nod to Dixieland. It's really interesting. It's on Rick Beato's channel, and he actually sits and demonstrates how the bass line from Plush is likened to Dixieland jazz.
Oh, nice!
It's incredible.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's great.
You've just reminded me, I didn't watch that episode. I watched quite a bit of Rick Beato. So I like his interviews. He's really good, isn't he? How he runs his interviews is really good. Yeah, I'll check that out.
Better than us, dude.
Yeah, I know. We just fumble through, don't we? Chatting shit.
We'll get him on one day.
I wonder who you choose.
It's a great point. Any honourable mentions for vocalists? You must have a few.
Yeah, loads. Lane Staley is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
I am also a huge Alice in Chains fan. Yeah. Actually, one of the only bands whose entire catalogue I love from start to finish. Like, I'm kind of weird that I like eras of bands more than bands, which is odd, and I get it. But yeah, Lane Staley's incredible. Eddie Vedder's incredible, of course. Chris Cornell's incredible in a very different way. I love Robert Plant. Robert Plant is his phrasing is nuts. You know what I mean? Like it's either that thing of like he's got no concept of like time, or he's got such an amazing concept of like timing that he doesn't care and just dances around it. But yeah, and weirdly, we'd never have worked in this lineup, but I love Adam Duritz from Counting Crows. I'm a huge early Counting Crows fan. I think he's an absolute poet for sure. But yeah, there's so many great vocalists in rock. And again, I think like a great rock band needs to have a great rock singer. You know, we're lucky. John is an amazing singer, and he's, you know, super powerful, super melodic, and I love that, and I love that from loads of vocalists. I'm kind of weird, like my music tastes are really, really wide, and I love metalcore a lot, and I can't remember the guy's name, Howard from Killswitch Engage, when he sings Clean, it's glorious. It really, really is.
Miss Howard.
We spent hours listening to that band, haven't we?
We have been.
Yeah. End of Heartache, I mean, what an absolute banger.
The whole album.
Yeah.
The whole album,
yeah. And his vocal delivery on Rosa Shannon as well is
massive.
Unbelievable.
It's massive.
Unbelievable.
Think of how many people that all these bands that you've just spoken about, how many they've inspired throughout the years. It's mad, isn't it? All like legendary bands you've been talking about. Right, I think it's time to summarise.
Indeed. So, summarize your dream band choices. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there's my band of heroes that I want to play with, or some of them anyway.
They are heroes. They are heroes. So to summarise your choices, your dream drummer is
Dave Abruzzese, formerly of Pearl Jam.
Your dream rhythm guitarist?
Mike Exeger of Incubus. If I've said that wrong, I apologise.
It's fine. Your dream lead guitarist is?
Well, it's kind of me, I suppose.
It is you.
Your dream bass player?
Tim C. from Rage Against the Machine and Audioslave.
And your dream vocalist?
Scott Wayland of Stone Temple Pilots and Velvet Revolver.
Boom.
What a banging lineup.
That is a banging lineup. Proper good band.
Yeah.
Hope so.
We agree at least, anyway.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you're familiar with what we do in the podcast, but we evaluate this afterwards when we've done a bit of editing. But I'll let you know now, I would go and see this band.
Yeah, we've got a section where we say whether we go and see it or not, and we definitely would.
Yeah.
We're already there.
Yeah, we're already there.
Amazing.
We have got a really hard part now, and that is name the band.
Name your dream band, baby.
What are you calling it?
Right, okay, so a little background, first of all. Sorry, I blether. I love naming bands after 80s movies.
Oh, cool.
I'm a big 80s movie fan, and so is Silver Dollar Room. And Silver Dollar Room is actually a reference to Police Academy. So in the Police Academy movies, there's a kind of running joke where some of the characters end up in the Blue Oyster Bar. And the Blue Oyster Bar was filmed in a real bar in Toronto, Canada, called Silver Dollar Room. So that's where our name comes from.
Oh, wow. Cool. Trivia.
Yeah. My previous band was called The Anomalous, and that was named after the bad guy in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, played by Josh Ackland. Yeah, so I basically, I have that thing. So I'm going to name this band after a character in an 80s movie. I'm going to just be brutally honest and say I'm stealing this off of a now defunct local Edinburgh band.
Okay.
And the name is Vasquez.
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 Is that from Aliens?
It is.
Yes.
Well done, my man.
Yes. Well done.
Yeah, so I just, when I heard that, that band in America, in Edinburgh, were incredible. They were an instrumental band. You should check them out. They're really, really good. There's a brilliant video on YouTube. It's like straight to tape. My friend Graham did this thing where he recorded them live, straight to tape. And they were amazing. But I loved the name Vasquez because I love 80s movies and I love those little cheeky references. And that character, Vasquez, is badass in Aliens.
Exactly.
I mean, she is so cool. So yes, this will be Vasquez.
Wicked.
Amazing.
Well, apologise to Vasquez.
No, don't apologise. Don't apologise. It's a great name.
Well, a couple of things should tie in. We've got a friend who's been on the podcast. His name's Rob Lane. I don't know if you know him, but he runs another podcast called Straight to Video, and he runs almost like a video museum for
80s video store.
80s video store in local to us. But you should give him a follow because he's a library of knowledge for 80s films.
Rob Lane, right?
Rob Lane.
Literally, I'm typing that into my notes.
Do it now.
Straight to video.
Do it now.
But while we're on the subject, top 3 80s films of yours.
Top 3, bloody hell.
Oh God. Whoa. Right, Coming to America, number 1. 100%.
Great film.
I have seen Coming to America more than I've had hot meals, and I'm morbidly obese. So, I love Coming to America. Oh God, Back to the Future.
Classic.
Yeah,
the classic.
Back to the Future. And Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I love Indiana
1989,
Jones.
so I'm still in there. But I mean, I love 80s movies. Like, absolutely adore them. I just think that, like, as a period of time, it was just so positive, and anything was possible. And I love crappy 80s movies like Revenge of the Nerds. Like, Revenge of the Nerds is terrible, and I love it.
We've got a film that we're really excited about seeing.
Oh God,
because it's out on my birthday. They've done a reissue of it, a remake
for it.
Toxic Avenger.
Classic.
Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, they've done like a remake of.
It's a proper like old, awful, terrible film.
Yes,
but
it's terrible.
It's really
amazing.
It's sequels.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's
it's got Peter Dinklage, isn't it? The new one.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll have to have a look at that for sure.
It's not been released it's been done for a few years, but they've just not found anyone that was willing to release it. So it's out. It's out on his birthday. So
what a way to celebrate. Speaking of films, when we was interviewing Rob, he was asking us what our favourite films were, weren't he? And I said mine was Point Break. That's my favourite film.
Oh, I watched that recently. What film?
And he said, actually, him and his friend who run the shop class it as the last best film of the 80s, even though it was out in 91.
Something like that, yeah.
But
yeah. I know there's a few movies that just like are sitting right on the cusp, isn't it? Like Tremors, 1990.
Oh yeah.
Tremors, I love Tremors. I went to the most geekiest thing ever about 10 years ago, where I went to like a special screening of Tremors, which is hosted by a guy who wrote a book on Tremors, and we watched Tremors, and then at the end of it we had a video call with Ron Underwood, the director.
No way.
And the guy who wrote the book called me a fanboy, and I was like, you're the guy that wrote a book about this movie and I'm the fanboy. Like that's a badge of honor for me. Like, I love it.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude.
That's brilliant, mate. Brilliant.
Right, we're coming to the end. But before we go, when's your album out again? What's it called? And what's the best track on it? Go for it.
Right, okay. So you'll love the name of it. So it is out on the 12th of September. It's called It Can't Rain All the Time. What's that from?
Oh, it can't.
Dude.
No, I know this, but is it The Crow?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Oh, you got this down. Yes, another one on the winner today.
Yeah, so out on the 12th of September, it's called It Can't Rain All the Time, and it's available on all usual online distributors, Spotify, Deezer, etc., etc.
Brilliant.
Amazing.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Genuinely can't wait either.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it. And anything that you want sharing and stuff, you can send it through to the Instagram page.
Yes, please.
We'll share.
Yeah, I'll do that for sure.
Yeah, we'll share it, promote it best we can, mate.
Please do.
Have you got any dates coming up, any shows or anything like that?
Yeah, so the weekend before that, we actually release our next single, which is Normal People, on the 5th. And then we're heading off to Orkney Rocks Festival for a weekend. Then we're back. The album drops on the Friday, and on Saturday we are playing in Edinburgh in the Mash House, doing an album launch party there with some local bands, including and a non-local band, a band from Ireland as well. So that's super excited about that.
Oh, wicked.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, I hope it all goes well.
Any plans to come south of the border at all?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're looking at like north of England, sort of like stuff at the moment, and just we're planning to kind of like dip our toe like little bit at a time. But yes, like every band, we want to be playing as much as possible and anywhere and everywhere for sure. So we'll be there.
Amazing. We'll try and get to see you. Come towards Nottingham. We'll try and get that to you.
Well, so if you get to Nottingham, we'll try and do a show together or something.
That would be amazing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Really good.
I would love that.
It's an absolute pleasure. I really enjoyed this interview. And
that was really good fun, guys.
Band.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us.
Apart from Scott being dead, you know what I mean? We could petition.
Yeah, we can resurrect. Yeah. It's fine. We have the power.
In prime condition as well.
And send me a link to your instrumental band as well. I'd like to hear it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cheers, dude. Yeah, I'll send it through after this before I forget.
Is that us?
That's it. Yep. Cheers, dude.
Cheers, dude. Have a good
night.
night.
All right, guys. Thanks, man. Take care.
Bye.
I'm waiting for it.
But hey!
Oh, here he is. He's back.
Well, this was a good one, wasn't it?
Oh, it was right up our street. This one was.
Right up.
Right up our street. It's a nice, it's a good era for us, isn't it, Danny? Some of these choices.
It's like a
great... I just heard your bones crack.
That was my...
What was it, your
collarbone?
spine?
I think it's my collarbone. There's a bit of relief there, actually, after that.
Oh, I tried to do mine now. Can't do it. I hope you heard that, listeners. It was
a bit of a
disgusting and also quite satisfying. When you think your co-host's neck's just broken itself.
I'm creaking.
He's a bag of bones.
I'm a bag of bones.
Sorry, what was you saying?
I think like that 90s grunge era is just transition period from like the melodic 80s kind of period leading into the new metal.
Yes, more importantly, leading into new metal.
Well, no, I think probably for me, when it got to the new metal era, it probably went a bit too far.
Oh, no.
I think I'd stay in
eventually it got too far, yeah. But like early new metal...
Yeah, banging. I think I'd prefer to stay in the grunge realm. And I've really enjoyed going back through.
Is new metal just post-grunge, Danny?
I think it probably is, really. They're drawing a lot of inspiration.
Taken to the extreme.
Downtuned.
taken to the extreme.
With some rap in there. Taken to the extreme.
Taken to the extreme.
Shall we evaluate?
Let's evaluate.
In fact, first, soft drink showdown.
Put those hot drinks away on this hot summer day. I think that you know it's time to squeeze the lemon alive. Soft drink showdown. Cola citrus cherry blast. Soft drink showdown. Bubbles rise and raise it fast.
Oh, what we got, Danny? Hang on. Just grabbing the can here. It's a new one. It's a new choice from our producer, HP. What you got, Danny?
It's Pellegrino.
They've got rid of this. Is this rebranded? So it was San Pellegrino, wasn't it? It's just
got an
S Pellegrino.
Essenza. The one that I've got, it's a sparkling natural mineral water infused with dark Amarillo cherry and pomegranate natural flavourings.
And mine is a S Pellegrino Essenza sparkling natural mineral water infused with tangerine and wild strawberry. Natural flavourings.
I've had
0 calories, unsweetened.
And what do you think?
It's very like is it Dash that we normally have?
Yeah, it's Dash. Yeah.
It's very like them in the fact that flavour has merely wafted near it. To me, it tastes like someone that's been eating tangerines and wild strawberries has farted near a vat of water. And you've got that, like when you boiled eggs, you've got that eggy water smell. That eggy water, It's got I'm not saying it's eggy in any way. I'm just saying there's a very slight tinge of flavour there.
Okay. So how many out of 10 would you give this one?
Hang on. Let me do a live sample.
We know that you
do you think that sounds good for the listeners? Probably not.
That wasn't a sound effect, listeners. That was real.
That was me modifying my speech to the medium of a can.
Yeah.
A bit Darth Vader-like. It's just like, for me, it's lacking flavour.
It needs more.
It needs more. Don't just waft some tangerines near it.
Yeah,
stick some bloody tangerines in it.
It's pleasant.
Oh, yeah, but if you said, I wouldn't pour it out or spit it out in rage.
No. I like having stuff that's natural, the best it can be, as close as possible.
Yeah, but a tangerine's natural, Danny. Just put some more bloody tangerine in it.
It's
not going to become more unnatural from putting more flavour in it, is it?
Is there anything in the ingredients at all?
Well, it's natural flavouring, so it would just be tangerine, won't it? In my example, anyway.
Yeah, they just need a bit more.
Just put some more in it.
Just a bit more.
It's proper stingy they are.
Yeah, if you said somebody burped into it after eating a cherry,
this is a post-Brexit flavouring. They've gone all out to make the savings. But anyway, it's all right. It's 5 out of 10. Should we give it a score? You going to give it a score?
I'd give it a 6.
That just sums you up, though, doesn't it? You're more of a. You're always trying to find the positives. Oh. Well, should we move on to the dream band?
Let's move on.
Who was our guest this week, Danny?
Our guest was Jaime Turnbull from the band Silver Dollar Room.
And what a guy!
Yeah, what a great guy. It's nice to speak to someone who shares that passion.
Okay, are you all right?
Passion for passion for grunge and the 90s rock scene.
Indeed, he had that grunge look about him as well. Yes. I like that.
We've had to listen to some of his tracks.
We've got a brand new one out that we've just listened to.
Loved it. They're good. Normal People.
Normal People. Great track, great solo, brilliant sounding drums.
Yeah, organic. Good sounding snare, toms.
Yeah, but yes, the toms were brilliant actually. There's that bit towards the end that's got that driving tom work.
Yeah, there was an epic fill, wasn't there?
There is. It has got that 90s tinge to it, which I really like.
Well done, Jamie. Well done to everyone in that band. I like the vocal tone as well. I like the vocal delivery as well.
You know what? All of it was good. It's a really good find, this was.
Yes, so be sure to check them out on all socials.
Indeed. And obviously Jamie's a guitarist.
Yes.
In his
wonderful guitar tones.
Oh, I love this solo.
Yeah.
Great solo in there
really
as well.
sang, didn't it?
Yeah, really sang. Really. What word am I looking for, Danny? It really fits. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, you get a solo that you just imagine in your head and it's as good. Because sometimes, as solos come in and it just doesn't live up to the idea. I mean, even me as a bass player, I do have ideas of what solo should sound like, Danny. That might surprise you.
Yeah, that does surprise me.
You've always done it. You've always come up with something that I thought, that's good.
That's
either
nice.
as good as what I've got in my head or better. And this one just fit perfectly.
It's like sometimes you listen to a guitar solo, it's either not got enough going on or it goes well beyond what it should have there. You know, like if it's way too flashy.
I quite like that when it takes it to the extreme. Like, it can't go up another octave. It does.
It's like if there's too much. It needs to have something catchy in it. It needs to have a line or two of melody.
It needs to have a melodic line in there. It's got to have a hook, Danny. It's got to have a hook. It can't just be widdly. It's got to have a hook in there.
You got to know that it belongs to that song.
Yeah, it's got to be grounded in the song with a melody or a theme or a line or something like that. And perfect. It fit. It blended. Who's next?
We've got.
Are we doing the drums?
We've got drums, but I can't remember how to pronounce his name. Dave Abruzzese.
Abrazizi.
I'm going to say Zizi. Cool name.
You say Zezzy. I say Zizi.
Okay. Listeners, if we're pronouncing it wrong, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we don't care though.
So we did a bit of research and we listened to a couple of tracks from a couple of albums that we know that he was on.
Yeah, because he wasn't on 10. He joined just after.
But he did tour that album, didn't he?
He toured that album. I think the drummer must have left before the release of the album, but he did tour it. I mean, that album's got some classics on, hasn't it? 10 has.
Yeah, it's a banger.
Oh,
great.
I got stuck listening to Black on loops the other day. Never get yourself into the Black loop. It's not a good place to be.
Depressing song.
That at the end. Oh, God. Dude, I'll start crying. So these albums are a bit more upbeat, I think, to be fair, than 10.
I've not really listened to these.
They're a little bit less depressing, I think. So what track did we listen to first, Danny?
Well, you suggested Rear View Mirror from the album Versus, which I think is their second album.
Yes.
Great snare sound. I mean, no, it's definitely your snare, isn't it?
Oh, it's a cracking snare.
It's got a dan snare. There's so much energy with the drums, and it's like it almost feels relentless with how much drive he's got in that track.
Yeah, it's almost like he doesn't give up, so it's like it becomes like claustrophobic a little bit. Like it's relentless, isn't it? There's no let off or give in. There's no like bits that he lets you off a minute. He's just completely driving through, regardless what your thoughts and feelings are. He does not care.
He can give a flying fuck.
Exactly.
He's on the motorway.
I mean, the song's called Rear View Mirror, so he's taking that to heart, and he's like, right, I'm not stopping.
I'll show you.
I'm not pressing the brake pedal.
I noticed his transitions were really nice as well.
Yeah.
So the thing that stood out for me was he'd had a little bit more intensity on the kick drum and opened up the hi-hats in the perfect spot to just... There wasn't really like a massive amount of flashy fills, but I don't think the tracks needed it.
No, they're not. It's not a flashy drum band, is it, really? It just needs a decent driving force behind it. I mean, Danny, as a drummer, you are now a drummer. How you are fully qualified to talk about these things.
I'm a sectoid drummer. Sectoid.
Do you want to explain that?
I do a sectoid at a time.
Oh, sectoid. That common used industry term.
I wouldn't be able to perform live. I'd have to pause and play each section.
I mean, that could be a new style of music you've created there, Danny.
Yeah,
you are sat behind your drum kit, of course. Well, in front of your drum kit.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yes.
Beautiful drum kit.
Have you got one yet?
No, not yet. I don't want to commit to the full price, Danny, so I'm looking on stuff like Vinted because I know what I'm like.
Facebook Marketplace. You looked on there.
Yeah, there's some. Let's just say some of the thrones. Shall we call them thrones?
Heavily soiled.
Heavily soiled. Yes.
Is that what you were going to say?
Heavily soiled. Yes. Heavily soiled thrones, and that just makes me wonder about the environment these drum kits have been stored in. Let's just say that.
It's a good band name.
What, heavily
soiled thrones?
Heavily soiled thrones. It's a great band name.
Next track we listen to. I can't read my writing here. Last Exit, and it was off
Vitalogy.
I've not heard that word before. Is that a made-up word or a real word?
Is it like something health related? I don't know. I think
Anyway,
a
very cutting snare sound. The kick drum was a little bit flabby for my liking.
You recoiled in horror when that track came. I'll be honest. You recoiled. You made like a face. I don't like it.
But
that is what your face said.
But when the West, when the rest of the band jumped in,
it blended better.
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
it still wasn't as good as the previous album in terms of production. I think you'll agree with that.
It was like I went out for a carvery this weekend with a family carvery, and my Uncle Mick managed to load, I think it was 11 roast potatoes on his plate.
Yep.
And he covered them up with everything else, with like a layer of mashed potato. So it was almost like the kick drum was these roast potatoes hidden below the rest of the mix of the roast meal.
That's an out there comparison, Danny.
Yeah,
well done, actually. I've enjoyed
I
that.
thought you'd like that description.
Did he enjoy it in the end?
He loved it. He ate it all as well.
11 roast potatoes is a lot of roast potatoes,
They were
Danny.
big bastards as well. So
Were they?
He probably ate equivalent of maybe 23.
Roast potato chat. So, when you go to a carvery, you got what is it, a vat of potatoes?
Yes, okay.
Is that, are we using that as the term for the container?
Okay.
A vat of potatoes. Which ones are you going for? Do you go for the big ones? What's your potato choice? 'Cause I've got a very specific potato choice.
I like smaller ones because they're crispier on the outside when they're smaller. That's my understanding.
Yes, this is why we're friends.
Yeah. Or are we? Because if we're going for the same potatoes, we're fighting over them.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'd be upset if I saw you dipping all the little crusty, almost burnt, not quite burnt, but almost burnt. You have to get the little ones.
Yes.
The big ones, they're sometimes underdone. I've found that before. They've got they're just less crispy and less delicious.
Well, that being said, if
I
I'm
wouldn't have
preparing a
11
roast
though.
dinner, I'd make sure they're all that same size.
Of course you would.
Because I want them all of the same crisp.
Exactly. What listeners, let us know your roast potato choice. Do you go for the big bastards or do you go for the little crispy ones? Let us know.
Do you go for the runts?
I go for the run. I look, yeah. I don't mind them burnt. The runt. Great band name. Oh dear, what were we talking about? Vitalogy.
So
basically, not as good.
I did write this note and I ran it past you, and I think you agreed. He is a drummer that the band can lean on, and I said if I was in a band with that guy, I'd feel
Safe,
secure, comfortable
in that big drummer's arms.
Indeed. But I don't think we can say any more about it. Great choice.
It was a raw production. That's all I'm saying on it.
Yeah.
It's a raw production. Some people will like that.
Rock steady.
But great drumming. I talked in tongues then. Great drumming choice.
Brilliant. Next member.
Are we going for bass?
Yes.
Timmy Comerford.
Come here.
I mean, what a choice for bass, dude.
Dude, I think this is worthy of...
It's a disrespectful bugle.
Used as a recognition of a brilliant choice.
A disrespectful choice. Disrespectful because you were saying Timmy in the South Park variation of the name, which is very disrespectful. Anyway, we've only... I mean... is known for a Rage Against the Machine, but we've only focused on Audio Slave because we both love Chris Cornell. Don't we, Danny?
Yes, absolutely.
And any chance to listen to some more Audio Slave, we'll take. So we'll listen to a few tracks. Show Me How to Live.
Classic. A wall of colossal low end.
Yes, that sums him up well. Every song that he's in, normally it's the choruses. They're just colossal.
Well, I mean, I wrote that before I even got to the chorus.
I know you did.
And then
I
I
know.
put
Yeah.
a lift in the chorus.
Somehow
He got even bigger.
lifts it even more. But it's he uses a lot of effects, and I'm sure there's like kind of slight octaves in there and stuff like that. But he just fills it out so much that it just creates like a wall of sound, it's amazing.
He's got to blend like multiple amps or something to get that sound. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's just like a big bass sound. That's what I think of. He's like the benchmark for big bass sound for me.
Big, and just really consistent.
Yeah,
You just he's never the flashiest player,
he's got sick riffs though.
but he's got sick riffs, and you just know he's solid. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's going to sound banging, banging. And then we listened to The Worm,
We did.
which is a very
Different production.
very different production, but the bass almost sounded better. Didn't it?
Yeah, we put that album on immediately after the self-titled album, didn't we? And it was quite shocking, the production difference. And at first we were like, oh. But then after 10 seconds it was like, oh, I like this.
Yeah,
It's almost more raw.
Yeah, but again, massive bass tone again. But this had a lot
Huge.
more effects on it, so it's quite a funky little riff, isn't it? The chorus on The Worm.
Yeah, you spotted the effects on that. I didn't pick that out straight away.
Yeah, it's like again, I can't. I'm not an effects man, really. Am I? You've
never really
been. Just a compressor.
Yeah.
To round out my horrific bass playing style.
You've got consistent right hand technique though.
With a compressor.
I don't know.
I use a compressor in all our projects, Danny. You see me when I play live. I use about 4 different techniques, all of which to varying pressures of playing contact. So
smash it, twat it,
to
bash
fair,
it.
they're all aggressive styles.
What's another word for twonk it?
Thwack it,
Twonk it, flack it,
twonk. Don't like that one.
I don't like that one. It's not aggressive
enough.
enough.
Feeling a bit funny that one is.
Just massive sound, groove, and he's gonna blend really well with these guys.
Absolutely,
so far. Brilliant choice. Well done, Jamie.
We'll be saying that a lot.
Next choice he picked for guitar.
Oh my God!
I could not be happy with this choice, and I think it'd blend beautifully.
Oof, that's a nice little voice. And you know what? I think we have to put a limit on the bugle use.
What a bugle man! I mean, listeners, let them know it's just a nice addition. The fact is, Dan bought me a bugle for my birthday, and I'm keen to use it and integrate it into the pod.
Yes, but
this is the first episode.
We're about to have to tariff the bugle. We have to put tariffs on the bugle.
Oh, there's enough of that shit going on. All right, so we listened to a few tracks because there's too many.
Oh, can we just say first, Danny, before we get into it, Incubus releasing Make Yourself, Science, and Morning View as 3 albums that came back to back. Is like
astounding,
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like that quality, the quality for 3 albums in a row, you don't get that anymore.
No.
Like stupendous.
You could have stopped with those 3 albums, and then that would be.
And then nothing else.
Yeah, and then that's it.
The legacy would be there. The legacy would be there.
Yeah, amazing. And I do love the later albums, but those have got a special place in my heart. Those
I love Dirt Lance. So.
You and Ben would probably agree on that then.
Yeah, we'd agree on that, I think.
We'll go back, shall we? Should we start with Science? Because that was the older one.
Yeah.
What did you listen to Fungus Among Us? Have you listened to that?
Oh, yes. Yeah,
that's a great album. EP. Is it classed as an album?
I think it was an album, wasn't it?
It might be Enjoy Incubus. That I've got like Heather's got some weird like spin-off special edition CDs upstairs.
Of course.
Yeah. Anyway, so Science, picked out the track Glass. The reason why I wanted to pick that one out is because I know it's got the gonculator in. That's what's creating that effect. So
is that the gonculator?
Yeah, that's the gonculator. Yeah, it's that.
You did buy a gonculator. I mean, you talked about it before, but you did purchase a gonculator.
Yeah, it's gone because...
And then didn't have anything to play it with, because actually... You're not as creative as Mike Einziger.
I'm not. I haven't got that vision with effects at all.
That's the honest truth of it.
That's the honest truth of it. But you pointed out that the verses, that we picked out 3 songs from 3 different albums, and they've got a formula.
They have.
And you said experimental.
Yeah, all the verses. They had weird effects on the guitar, like the gonculator. They got it's called question mark chords.
That's it, yeah.
They got little question mark chords in there. Little idiosyncrasies that little blings and blonks. Blings and blonks, Danny.
Blings and blonks, yeah.
Technical. But they're really interesting. I mean, we're not talking about the bass here, but I will talk about the bass. Incredible in every section.
Incredible on all 3 of those.
And you know
albums.
what? He has got similarities to Tim Comerford.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit more flashy.
He's got that Warwick sound, though.
A bit more show-off. Than Tim Comerford, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
A bit more show-off.
Yeah.
Probably less consistent, less solid.
It's more proggy for me.
But more proggy and more... in ways more interesting.
Yeah, I can't really argue with that.
No. I mean, both amazing, but he lets the guitar just does something, whatever he wants to do, random. He's kind of he can do whatever he likes. I imagine he mixes up quite a bit live as well in those sections.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah,
they're like jazz sections for him, aren't they? Really?
Well, like all the effects, he goes for like an analog kind of. I mean, some of his pedals are digital, but I mean, from like an analog approach, he still switches them on, and he don't use like any switching gear, which would make his life a lot easier, I think, with the amount of effects he's got.
So he does like the river dance live.
Yeah. You'll see his pedalboard; it's ridiculous. But I imagine night to night, he's got certain ways of doing things, but if it changes slightly, and it just adds to the night. But the thing he's got, which I've always admired, is his use of chords, especially in the clean sections, like those like jazz complex chords that he's used.
Is that where I said the question mark chord?
Yeah, there's so many chords that you'd expect to hear it more in jazz than you would in this style of music, which I think is beautiful.
Non-standard chords.
Yeah, he's bridged that gap for me. And then when he gets to the chorus, he's got a formula. Back then was like the inverted power chords, which is something that I steal all the time.
So how does it talk to me about inverted power chords, Danny?
So inverted power chords. So if
So
you've got...
I know how to do a basic power chord.
You know, so
as a bass player, I know how to do a basic power chord.
Okay.
Show me a live example, Danny, on an actual guitar,
I'll
please.
play it on the Mike Einziger guitar as well.
Doesn't he use tellies now, Danny?
Yeah, well, there's a reason why I love
Didn't he have
these.
a bit of a throw when he had that?
Yeah.
I'm sure he had a throw at one point.
So we've got
Show me a power chord.
So that's a C power chord.
That's a C power
C and
chord.
G lot. So we've got root and fifth.
Yeah.
And then what we do is add that low fifth, that's the octave above that fifth there, isn't it?
Okay, yeah. Make it bigger.
Yeah, it makes it bigger. And I remember listening to Incubus for the first time, thinking, "Oh my god, what is he doing?" I thought he was playing a 7-string or whatever, and no, it's not. You don't have to play a 7-string. You can just invert power chords. Anyway,
And on the bass as well, he drops. So he always does something higher on the verses and drops down for that chorus.
so that adds that.
So that adds that mass to the inverted chords as well.
dynamics, isn't it?
Dynamics, basic songwriting.
We picked out another couple of tracks, so we'll move on to Make Yourself. We picked out Clean. There's like the fast phaser with the high pitched plinky plonky chords that you were talking about, and then it gets into the chorus, the groovy power chord inversion again.
It's got a lot of groove,
Which works, and with sticking to that the power chord and the immense amount of fuzz and distortion, it's syncopated with what the bass and the drums are doing, which locks in nice and tight, but it allows clarity and allows the vocal to focus on the melody over the top of it all. I think it's brilliant. And then we moved on to Morning View, didn't we? Where we listened to Under My Umbrella. We didn't want to go for like obvious songs. We could have said all the obvious ones.
Yeah, everyone's heard all of them already.
Morning View is the album with the best guitar tones for me.
Oh, bold claim.
Yeah. It's just that arch top, PRS hollow body, neck pickup for the majority of it. And
I think we both agreed as well. They've redone Morning View, haven't they?
yes.
And we both agree that the original sounds better. That sounds better.
I think it's because it's etched in my mind.
I think his vocals are definitely better on the original.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not that it's bad now, but this just something special about that first.
The new bass player is awesome, though. She's dead good.
Who is
But
it?
not Dirk.
Nicole Rowe.
That's her.
She's an American bassist and singer. She looks cool. Oh, she's got a well nice bass.
Yeah, brilliant player.
But
She
she's
played
not,
with Panic at the Disco as well.
she's not Dirk Lance.
No, she's herself.
Yeah, but Dirk Lance is one of the best bass players ever.
You know Dirk Lance, when I listen to him, I hear quite a bit of like Primus influence.
Yeah,
Would I be
it's-
right in saying that?
yeah,
Do you think he's a
definitely.
fan?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's got.
He's got the Claypool thing, hasn't he?
He's got the clay. He's got the slappy thing. He's got the groove. Great player.
And effects and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Jamie mentioned in this interview that he likes what Mike does with like the ambience and the layering and stuff. So that's something that, Mike can do in bucket loads, can't he?
Definitely.
So yeah, amazing choice. So we've got a final member.
The vocalist, Scott Wieland. Wieland? I'm saying like a German.
Yeah.
Scott Wieland.
Wayland. Stone Temple Pilots and Velvet Revolver.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't realise how much I liked Stone Temple Pilots. I know we used to play did we establish you was in the band? We used to do Plush, didn't we? Back in Isolysis, about 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Every time I listen to them, I like it. Do you know what I mean? I like
Yeah.
it. I really like it. I love his raspy vocals. He's almost Eddie Vedder-esque.
Well,
In the early albums.
on that album, you pointed that out on the album Purple.
Ah, yes.
So we listened to a track off Core called Creep, and that had like a Kurt Cobain thing going on.
Yeah, that was different as well, wasn't
yeah.
it? From the vocals on Purple. What song was it on Purple, Danny? Oh, Interstate Love Song.
Yeah, and I didn't realise that I knew that song already. And I
Yes.
think you had the same reaction, didn't you?
I was like, I've seen it. This had a music video. But it's proper got some Eddie Vedder stuff going off on that one.
You stole my voice!
It's a great template to use, Danny. He's got a lovely rasp in his vocals.
Very distinctive, isn't it?
Very distinctive.
Yeah. That track in particular is a proper banger.
It's a banger.
Real, like, killer, catchy tune. And then the vocal melodies on top are just expertly crafted.
Yeah, it's a melody machine.
Yeah, really, really nice.
And he can change his style so much. We've seen like every album we listened to was different, wasn't it? I mean, Velvet Revolver, moving on to that.
Yeah, that sounded different to what I remember.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. It sounded... I didn't think it would sound that polished and like produced.
It was very polished. It was very layered.
Yeah.
That is what I thought. Like, it immediately hit me. How raw his vocals was on Stone Temple Pilots.
Which was beautiful.
Which it was beautiful,
Yeah.
and there was no... I mean, if there was any layering, it was very minimal.
Yeah.
But on Velvet Revolver, you can hear that very obvious layering.
It's that
That
chorusing effect,
chorus,
isn't it?
yeah. It's that. I mean, Miles Kennedy have that effect now as well when he's on his big choruses and stuff. But I think because we listened back to back, it was very prominent for us.
Yeah.
His voice was still really good, but
of course, yeah.
But I enjoyed the Stone Temple Pilot stuff a lot more, I think.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe he had more say in there was a lot of like heavyweights in Velvet Revolver, wasn't there?
Yeah, you could say that, yeah.
Yeah, he was like a supergroup, wasn't it?
It was a supergroup.
Yeah,
Slash, and I'm sure they had a heavyweight producer as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably a lot of money riding on it as well, Danny. It's got to be perfect.
Yeah, it's got to be perfect.
Do you give it again? What's your new catch?
Perfect. Well, yeah, I think I've got it from in the band we used to joke about Devin Townsend with the alien that comes down looking for coffee. Make it perfect.
There you go. This is a new catchphrase. Actually, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Don't use that as a catchphrase.
No. I'm probably going to cut that out.
Oh, we'll see. Right, what did you think, Danny? Of the band overall?
I think it's one of my favourites, if I'm honest.
You did say that at the end of the episode.
Yeah, it's one of my favourites.
I think it's really good. I mean, it is a little... I don't want to be too critical, but it is a little one note.
A little what?
A little one note. You know, it's very good in terms of like homogenous. It's going to blend.
Yeah.
But there's like not really any wild card. I like a wild card, Danny.
You like a wild card, do you?
I like a wild card.
I think for me, I can imagine...
This is a supergroup already. Do you know what I mean? I'm surprised it's not happened in the past.
I can imagine that the songs written by this band would have been like just classics. I mean, I'm not dissing the band, it's great. But it's all from... Do you know what I mean? It's from the same... It's from the
same cloth.
Yeah, from the same cloth. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Whereas if you threw, I don't know, like James Brown in the mix...
It's a wild card.
Another wild card. Go. Beyonce. If you threw Beyonce in there...
I went straight to a non musician then, Danny, in my head. And that was... I made myself laugh. And I'm not proud of it.
Who's you going to throw in?
I can't say. Inappropriate.
Oh dear.
Anyway, what was the band called?
Vasquez.
And where's that from, Danny?
From Aliens.
Aliens,
Is it the second one?
Aliens,
yeah.
It's the badass machine gun wielding alien killer.
You know your movie trivia, you do.
I've watched a lot of films.
You have. 80s films as well.
Yeah.
Top. Rob Lane would be proud of you.
He would be proud, wouldn't he?
He'd be very proud.
Talking of Alien, offshoot again. Alien Earth, episode 5. Incredible piece of TV.
Did it drive any emotion?
Yeah, it had an Aliens vibe to it.
Really?
Yeah, it was a. There's I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but there's multiple different species of aliens, not just like the xenomorph alien that we all know, but there's other predatory aliens on this ship.
Oh, okay.
There's an eyeball one that basically takes over the body by being their eyeball.
Well, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, it is horrible. It's horrific. And there's these little blood-sucking, like, insect things that just latch on and suck your blood out.
Oh, God.
Or go into your brain and slurp your brain. Very, very good. So this ties in nicely with the current Alien Earth series.
I think I've got to get on it and watch it.
So, with what you know, Danny, about this band, would you go and see this band?
Absolutely.
And I'll be there right next to you, Danny.
Sound desk, as usual.
Sound desk. In the prime location.
Yep.
Where the sound is at its best.
Do you think they'll have a support band? Or I think they'll have that many hits that they won't need a support band.
Maybe what about a joint headline tour with Alice in Chains?
Ooh, that'd blend, wouldn't it?
That'd be great, that would.
Vasquez and Alice in Chains on tour.
I'd go.
Yeah.
I'd go for that.
Dude, would you buy a t-shirt?
Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Put your money where your mouth is. Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Put your money where your mouth is.
Absolutely.
Design, what do you think would be
It's going to be, It's going to be Vasquez's face, isn't it? She's got that iconic... I think she's got like some kind of headband or something on, hasn't she?
I can't remember what character she is.
She's the badass female. Badass Mexican female. No!
What's her name in it?
Ripley. It's you, that is.
I should remember that. That's where my mum was born, Ripley.
And that's why you look how you look. There she is, look. Bandana.
Oh, yeah.
Badass.
Badass. Baka.
There you go, look. There she is with some kind of machine gun type implement.
She could do some damage.
She got a flamethrower, in fact. She might have a flamethrower.
I think she's got Axl Rose's headscarf.
Head attire. Nick that fresh, Max Rose. If you notice, she's never smiling in any of these pictures. Look, she's got right.
It's because she's under threat. That's why.
Yeah, but everyone else is laughing around and stuff.
No,
Well,
but that's why. Does she survive? No. Maybe she needs to lighten up.
This is the film where your hairstyle features.
Oh, okay. Yes, listeners, there was a period when I was growing my hair. I went through a Sigourney Weaver period.
Yeah, because you had short hair before that, didn't you?
Yes.
We
all grew our hair at the same time. But then I think...
Did I?
Yeah. But you like, stopped.
Well, no, I didn't really have a say in the matter, Danny. I was simply balding.
But then I think Dean switched and grew his beard, if I remember right. Or did he get them braids?
No, I've got no idea. The Predator look.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Predator look.
There you go.
Predator v AVP.
AVP. It's all themed. We all planned this meticulously.
Yeah.
So are you buying a T-shirt? I'm buying a T-shirt.
Yeah, I'm buying a T-shirt. I've had a clear out, actually. Got rid of some old T-shirts.
I've had a clear out as well.
Yeah. I couldn't close the drawer. There was that many in there.
I got rid of 3 bags of clothes.
Oh, okay.
My wardrobes are still full.
Oh, no. You're a hoarder.
I am a bit of a hoarder.
You need to go on that show with...
No, it's not all over the house. I know.
Is that woman who goes in and clears shit out?
She can fuck off if she comes to my house. It doesn't look anything like you've been to my abode. It doesn't. It's not a hoarder's dream, is it?
No, it's not a hoarder's dream. But you've got a cloven hoof wedged under you.
I have, and I put some clothes in a suitcase that lives on top of my cloven hoof wardrobe, and it got very heavy, and I've plonked it on top.
Oh no!
And there was a shudder.
Oh,
there's a shudder.
Oh, sugar.
So the wardrobe of Damocles still might fall on me one day.
Yeah.
It's in the position where it'll only really crush my legs if it goes. If I'm sleeping at a time.
No, but you got powerful legs.
Well, no, not my right ankle. If you remember, in our sack race, I injured it again.
Oh yeah, you know that noise that you made in that video? It was horrific.
Yeah, the pain was horrific, Danny. That's why.
Can you try and reenact it? The noise that you made.
The video's on our Instagram page, Danny. So people are more than happy to go and look at that. I'm sure.
Yes, true.
Anyway,
right, let's wrap up because this is a really big evaluation, but I've really enjoyed evaluating this. So, thank you to Jamie. Good luck with the album release. Go and check out his band, Silver Dollar Room.
Go check it out now.
Go and check him out on all socials, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
Is that a new bit?
I know, I don't like it. I don't like it.
We'll see you in a fortnight.
See you in a fortnight. We've had some ideas, actually, but maybe for next year.
Oh, my God. You're just teasing shit now. We've always got ideas, Eddie.
We've always got...
Doesn't mean we have to talk about them.
Yeah. I'm rambling. I'm going to cut it out Anyway, until next time. Oh, make sure you give us a 5-star review and all that.
It's been high energy.
It has been high energy, yeah. I'm running out of...
give us a... very lightly flavoured water.
Yeah.
Give us a 5-star review. Give us a comment. Give us a like. Give us a share. Give us all that kind of stuff. And make sure you listen till the end for our lovely outro music performed by ourselves.
And give us a bit of feedback on the use of the bugle and if it's excessive or needs to be increased.
Personally, once an episode for me. But, let's hear what the people say.
That's it.
Do you hear the people sing?
Da-da-da-da.
That's a bugle type song, isn't it?
It is really, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, until next time, goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
We're so sorry to see you go, but thanks for tuning